It is the 12th of June, Rabbi Furst, Halevovos.
Thank you, Lou. As Lou mentions, Rabbi Shlom Furst here. At Yeshiva Salmanashi, who's on care of Zoom, learning Shrak Heshbon and Hanefesh and Sefer Halevovos. Mayor's coming in, and it's like Mary. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. Morning, Lou.
Good morning, Mayor. How are you?
Baruch Hashem. Doing well. Let's get this out.
That's right. I have to put the new document on the screen. We can start in the meantime. We're in the second paragraph.
Okay. Ukafi ze anu chayavim lehit keshet ba'avodas ha'elokim b'nir enu uvin nastarnu le'elokim mipnei hashkafiso alenu b'shu tadir. And in accordance with this, we are obligated. What's Lahish Keshet?
We're doing ourselves.
To adorn ourselves with the service of Hashem. Benir Enu is and to see.
Okay, one second.
To appear.
Right.
And to appear uvenis tarenu is that hidden?
Yeah, the one second. I just want to put this on the put this on the screen 1 second here. Yeah, all right. Berenu in what is seen, umistarenu in what is hidden. Meaning, in the eyes of Hakadosh Baruch Hu, everything is known, whether it's really observable or whether it's hidden.
Right.
Hashem knows it, knows all of it.
So in what is seen and what is hidden for Hashem, mipnei, because hashik fatsu, I don't know.
Hashkafaso, Elena, he is observing us because he is observing us.
He is observing us. And what is Bashu?
B'shavat Tadya, equally and constantly.
Ve'elu hayinu ma'alim bilibenu. And these are our mind and our heart.
That ve'elu hayum ma'alim bilibenu, and these things are are not really upon our hearts. These things don't really, we don't really think of these things.
He hashkafas hamalachim al hanistar mi meets punenu kihish hakfasam al hanira mi gufenu, because the worldview of the angels.
Well, this was this, I think, Kings. This is that that which kings can observe.
To observe. Concerning the hidden things. And what is this meets ponenu?
Just those things which are hidden from our perspective.
Kehish hakfatam, I don't know.
This is the also from the same word of of hashkafasam, lira, mikufeno. Those they, meaning kings, they only can observe that which is apparent from our gufeno, from what is bodily able to be observed.
That is apparent from our bodies.
Yeah, meaning basically from what shows from the things that we do, based on our bodily movements and stuff. They can only the kings, as powerful as they may think they are, but they only have the ability to observe what we're doing with our bodies.
Lo chainu mis achvim lekeshet meets poninu kiritsonam mimenu. We are not mis achvim, I don't know.
Meaning, like, we don't hesitate to adorn our outer appearance, as we want to be pleasing for them. Person's going to go to a king, a high official, so he's going to dress properly and wants to impress them. And one of the basic things that you do is you dress for the occasion.
Hello, Tir'eh, and does it not seem Ki Rov B'nai Adam, since the majority of people Ein Olas Hishtadlosam, they don't do their part.
Hello, Nira. Hello, Nira. Tira. Take a look. Right, like let's take a look. Ki rov b'nei adam ein alas hishtadlusam lelamed chachmas olamdam. Meaning, take a look about with what people, what they put forth effort. Hishtadlus, they put forth efforts. Lelamed chachmas, they want to learn different types of knowledge. V'lelamdam, and to teach them. They want to learn various different types of wisdoms, and they want to teach them.
Ella Lehisgadal Bahem Eitzel Ha Melachim Bilvad. But they improve them before the king alone.
I mean, what's the reason why people go through the effort of learning different things and even teaching different things? Is it not for the exclusive reason that they want to be prominent um, in the um, in the eyes of the king exclusively? Meaning, see this you have to realize this safe was written maybe even more than 1,000 years ago. In those days, there was only one person that really had any power. And there was only one person you really needed to impress, and that was the king. Right?
Mhm.
Everyone worked for the king. Everyone was subjugated to the king. If you won and had the favor of the king, so you did well. If not, you're just like everybody else. So people would go through great efforts to make themselves unique and impressive in the eyes of the king. But so it's really not any different, much more than what we're doing now. But now everything, instead of being under the auspices, under the central authority of the king, everything's decentralized, right? So in these days, you want to learn things and teach things in order to be able to impress your employers or your potential employers, right? So instead of one all-powerful king, so we have a lot of little kings running around. But people are still behaving in the same old way. They're doing these things in order that they should be unique and important in the eyes of other people. Okay.
Okay, so what's he doing? What is this? Hiskadal Bahem Eitzel Hamalachim Levado. He's doing something in front of the king.
It's Gadel. He wants to be exalted through his knowledge before the king. He wants to impress the king with his knowledge.
וכן בהרבה מענייני בענייני התוros. And similarly, Bahar Bay with many subjects,
Like aspects, and likewise with many aspects of our Torah.
many aspects of our Torah. Ki im haaretz mitzvaim al das milcham, because with the earth,
Well, here the Amaretz, meaning the uneducated people. Amaretz, the uneducated people.
because the uneducated people, they do mitzvahs with the intelligence. Milcham. I don't know milcham.
No, that he Amaretz mitzavim al das Malcolm, that the common people are commanded according to the will of the king.
Oh, the king. I see. V'hakel yisbarach yoter roy lo v'yoter chova alenu. And Hashem may be blessed, is more perfect for him and more obligated by them, by us. The his keshes, that he forms a bond ba'avodaso with his service, with his servants, b'mitzfonim uvelevavos uveavrim.
Ivarim, his avarim, his limbs. That meaning we're trying to contrast things now that we see that people, many of the motivations of what people do are in order to impress their superiors, their kings, so they should find favor in their eyes. So they make themselves both physically and mentally appealing to one they want to impress. Right. So now he's shifting and he's saying, well, if that's the case with how people behave with human authorities, so we should now transfer those behaviors and apply it to our behavior with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. That if we're interested in impressing the human superiors above us, So much more so we should be interested in impressing Kadosh Baruch Hu, who's above us. We do that specifically when we are involved with preparing ourselves to do His bidding, His mitzvahs, His commands, and we should be doing it with a full and constant heart and mind and body.
Lahish kaftu alehem ure oso osam tamid. What is this word? The lahish kafsu?
That from hashkafa, so that's the observing. That Hashem is observing Alehem. Hashem observes them. Also, so many sees them. Tamid, continually.
Lo yati lo yataridenu davar mi davar. What's yataridenu?
Lo yitridenu davar midavar. That yitridenu. That tree is like to be like to be cast off. How did they explain this line in your?
Says, without being distracted from one thing by another.
Okay, you not to be
Distracted.
distracted. Okay, not to be distracted from one thing to the next.
Without
Okay.
being distracted from one thing to the next.
That's a Kaddish Baruch. A Kaddish Baruch who's observing us continually, absolutely, without any distractions.
Kamo shamar hakasuv, as it says in the pasuk, Ani Hashem chukar lev bochein klios. I Hashem, I don't know, choker.
Choker is like to analyze.
I analyze the heart. What is bochein?
Bochein is like testing or
Kleos.
so the kidneys.
V'amar, and it says, B'chol makom eini Hashem gomer. In any case,
Because B'kol Makam Eini Hashem, meaning in all places so to speak, the eyes of Hashem are there, are watching.
Eini Hashem Hama Mishotim B'chol Haaretz.
Bye.
Have a good day, Judy.
I'm going to the store.
The eyes of Hashem they are Nishot team, I don't know.
They are, the eyes of Hashem uh, are like active or or sensitive throughout the whole of the earth. The eyes of Hashem are sensitive throughout the whole of the earth.
The eyes of Hashem are sensitive throughout all of the earth. Vamar hakasuv v'inyan he roe ham shikpatz havora
Haboire.
habore. And it says in the pasuk, in the eyes of, I'm sorry, inyan, the principle of what is yira, the principle of fear, from the worldview of Hashem.
That right, that the pasuk says that regarding the aspect of Hashem's observing us, Hashkafas Haboire, that the ability of Hakadosh Baruch Hu to observe us exists throughout the whole of the earth. Okay.
Let's see, where are we? Al tifhal al pich ulavcha al yimhar lehotzi davar gomer. What is tifhal?
The it should not like be expressed through your mouth. And libcha al timaher lahotzi davar, and your heart should not be quick to say something, to do something. Meaning you should be careful, meaning knowing that Hashem is watching you and listening to you, observing you, you should be very careful with what you do.
Vayomar Hashem masmim ha hashkif al b'nei adam. And it says that Hashem, what's mashmim?
Mishamayim, that Hashem from the heavens, Hashkiv, observes people.
Hashem observes people from heaven.
So this is a proof. This is these psukim coming to show Kadosh Baruch Hu observes us in many different ways. Okay. See another paragraph.
Uki asher haya ha'inyan hazeh shav al royon ha hamamin tamid v'yich shav bimamin tadir im nefesh alav. Let's see. And when sorry, and that it is the subject of Hashem there to see
It's like Kasher Inyan Hazeh Shov El Rayon Hamamim Tamid, that when it will be that this this concept will be um, fixed in a person's mind of the person who believes all this. Right? That once the person has this concept fixed in his mind and he believes this continually, v'yachshav hamayim tadir im nafsho alav, and he's going to consider this constantly.
yeah hadorah yisbarach nimtza imo b'mitz poni. So
He's going to be continually thinking about this, and it's going to be at the, so to speak, at the forefront of his mind. Hashem Yisbarach Nimsa Imo Bitzfuno, that Hashem is going to be constantly with him in his thoughts.
and the thoughts of Hashem are with him. Even sophono. What's bim sophono?
In his mind.
Yiru Baal Shechlu Vashem.
Yeru Ayin Sichlo. It'll be it'll be the focus of his imagination.
So
So once he has this fixed clearly in the forefront of his mind, and he realizes that Hashem is watching him, both everything he does and he says and he thinks. So this is going to be something which is going to keep his thoughts focused on the fact that Hashem is with him at all times. V'yiru be'ayin sichel, he'll imagine in his mind. V'yiru so tamid, and he'll have a fear from Hashem continually. V'romamanu, he will exalt Hashem.
And when he sees this continuously, and he is elevated, bochein, what's bochein?
He's going to choose esmaisav. He will carefully select what he does.
Will choose his deeds, v'chukar es palin. What's chukar?
He'll analyze, or he'll review his behavior.
His behavior, v'hane hages, and his customs, briosav. What's briosav?
B'hanhagas biriosav, and b'hanhagas biriosav, and with carefully chosen actions.
Carefully chosen actions. Behayidos al gedolos gedolso v'romamoso v'hach miso v'yochelohu.
That he's going to carefully choose what he does and how he behaves clearly. Oh, he'll have these decisions made based on the knowledge that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is great and exalted and all wise. Okay, good. Then maybe we'll just, I don't want to start the next paragraph. It's a long paragraph. Maybe we'll review if you like. But good. Let's stop here for the next year, Mr. Brewer, which will start shortly. Meantime, good. Thank you, Lou. That was very good. And Mary, we'll see you soon. In the
Okay. Yes, correct. Well, that was good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.